guy?
And find something you're passionate about besides Ziggy.
Hey everybody, it's good to be back. 2 times in one day, or actually 3 times technically. How many times a day do you guys do it? Just kidding. I'm talking about going live, sillies. Hey Betsy, hey Red. So I don't know who's all live or what's going on, so I did notice the lab was live when I started to go live, and it looked like he had a pretty popular live going. So I don't know. I didn't stop in. I don't know how long he's been live for. But I knew if I waited any longer, I won't go live. And there is a couple of things I wanted to show you, and there is a few things that I wanted to watch with you guys together. Some stuff that I hadn't seen for a long time that people will send me. And anytime you guys find something from back in the day, like on this channel or on somebody else's channel that you feel is very important, you can always send it to me. And I try to check them out, you know. And if I don't take it personally, but I do appreciate it because a lot of times you guys send great things and great suggestions. Okay, so he's been on for a while. That's good. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Fids. Pintintin. Hey, Bird and Dee Dee. Am I missing anybody? Sorry if I don't think I missed anybody so far. But, so anyways, 3 times. Morning, noon, and night, baby. You guys don't all do it 3 times a day? What's he talking about over there? Hey, Sheba. Yeah, that Earl situation. D Presents did a little, maybe we'll watch it, but basically it's just a recap on the stuff that we added to her video, you know? So it was from my live, but I mean, it's good, but it's, I don't know. It's weird listening to myself like that. Oh, Dawn called him privately. Has Prayer Garden been live? Hey, Deborah Ann. Hey, Tanya. Robin. So what's Dawn upset about this time? Okay. What was he saying? Was he drunk? Could you tell if he was drinking or not? No PG tonight? Try wondering what I'm going to say. I don't know. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. That's not like the whole intent of I'm sure she said horrible things about me. We all know how she is sometimes. But I don't mean to like pick on her or anything. I'm just saying, like, I really am concerned about the alley connection and stuff. And we're going to go back to early, like back when Prayer Garden was first coming on this channel. And we're going to listen to some of it today to kind of refresh our memories. But I haven't listened to it, so I don't know what's on it. He thinks that he was sober. no. I didn't see anything about a 2-year-old missing. I took a nap this afternoon and then I started researching. I had a couple weird calls from what number? What's Don's? Surely he's not calling me. I've had a couple weird numbers the past, well, today. And it said Mississippi, though. And it wasn't like a solicitor or anything or bill collector because it was like at 9:30 at night. Hey, Jam. JJ Rowland, 2 years old. Oh. Okay, well, I'll pull him up real quick. Cat. Oh, he is a cutie. Which should I? The ground search for missing 2-year-old JJ Rowland has been suspended for the night, but Hernando Sheriff will continue their search by chopper using infrared cameras, reports WFLA. JJ is believed to have wandered off from his Brooksville home. Oh no. Sorry. I'm reading an email here real quick. Okay, so somebody emailed me about the Calesta Maddox, or I guess her real, I think it's pronounced Celeste, but I don't know how. It looks like Calesta to me. But anyways, they emailed me and told me that they were just pointing out how they thought it was weird that Celesta didn't mention anything about Earl's passing, hadn't posted anything about Summer going missing, when, which is weird because, which it would be strange because Celesta, or whatever her name is has been dating for a long time on and off Ricky Crawford Jr., Marlena Crawford's brother. And Marlena Crawford had been staying for several weeks up at 110 Ben Hill Road, just days before Summer went missing. So I don't know. It's just weird. You would think like, she would post something, like, oh, my friend's daughter or whatever. But to that person that emailed me, she didn't post anything about that or about Summer. But if you go to Earl's Facebook, Earl Jr.'s Facebook, Earl Taylor Jr.'s Facebook, you will see under like his first post on his Facebook, she wrote something under there. And I mean, a bunch of comments. Like, oh, that's why that's why we never got divorced, because he just knew I was the one he could trust the most. And I don't know. It was kind of weird. Marianne Williamson. Don't know who that is. Anyways, let's see what you guys are saying. I know. How could they just stop looking? For that little. Let me look up. Did you guys hear about Brian Koberger having pictures of one of the? I'm sure you guys heard. Having pictures of one of the girls on his phone. Sorry, I was reading a text. Okay, what's the little boy's name again? JJ Rowland. JJ Rowland? Isn't that the name of like a author or something? Not making light of the situation, but ground search paused until morning for 2-year-old Brookville boy who wandered off away from home. Do you guys believe? Is this? The ground search has been suspended after nightfall for a Brookville 2-year-old who went missing Thursday morning, but Hernando County Sheriff Al Huiz says deputies would continue searching from the air using infrared cameras. State law enforcement issued. Ew, I don't want to see somebody brushing their feet. That is so gross. State law. I'm sorry. I can't. Like what? State law enforcement issued a Florida missing child alert for Joshua J.J. Rowland, who appears to have wandered away from his home between 10 and 11 a.m. on Thursday. So now it's been 14 hours. 14 hours. Look at that little cutie. Oh. How could he get that far? Like, I don't understand. A 2-year-old named JJ is missing from his home. Oh, duh. At least 50 first responders from surrounding agencies searched the area around his home for hours using horses, drones, helicopters, K9s, and ATVs. During a 5 p.m. press conference, Sheriff Nunez, I don't know what it is, Nunez, whatever, said that the child still had not been found during the long-scale search of the area around Cheever Road and Yance Road in northern Brooksville. The sheriff said JJ's mother was asleep when the toddler disappeared. She saw him last around 10 a.m., but a witness later came forward to report seeing the boy playing in the yard around 11 a.m. The area around the home is surrounded by trees and brush, and aerial footage shows a pond nearby. Oh, no. The search for 2.5-year-old Joshua J.J. Rowland will continue into the night in Hernando County. He's missing since this morning. Hernando County Sheriff's Office spokesperson Denise Maloney said the property also had several barns and structures, and there are a few homes nearby. I hope an alligator or something didn't get him. He's tiny. We don't know if he's on the move or maybe hunkered down somewhere and is hiding, fell asleep, playing with some animal. We don't know. Maloney said. It was reported that he walked out the door while Mom and he was sleeping. I don't know if he woke up and just left. Not sure. Meanwhile, the sheriff said deputies visited sex offenders in the area and did not find any sign of JJ. The sheriff also noted there is no indication the child was abducted at this point in the investigation. We ask everyone in the area who lives in this general area to please go outside of their property, look at the bushes, look at any cars that are unlocked to find this little fellow, said Denise Maloney, the spokesperson for the agency. JJ Brolin, he went missing today, the 23rd. He's 2 years old, has hazel eyes. It says blonde, looks light brownish. 2 foot, 35 pounds, Brookville, Florida. He went missing and was last seen in the area of 10,400 block of Cheever Road in Brooksville, Florida, who was last seen wearing a gray Batman shirt and dark gray pajama pants with tools on it. JJ may have a swollen lip. Maloney said Joshua's mother looked for the boy for about an hour before she called 911. I'm not going to judge that, but I don't know. I don't think that you would wait that long. Do you guys? He was last seen. Okay, we already read that part. Maloney described the area around his Brooksville home, saying the property sits on a parcel where barns, sheds, and other homes are located. The woods here are so very thick, Maloney says, so people who live in this area can check their own property and call 911. Anyone with information is asked to call 911 right away. Tyler left residence while his parent was asleep. Time lapse is 1 hour. Last seen wearing a gray Batman shirt, dark gray pants, white male with blonde hair. Residents in the area are asked to check the properties. Call 911 if seen. This is not good news at all. If he is not, it's not good news, like that he's not found by now. Neighbor saw him playing outside alone too. Yeah, probably the neighbor probably didn't think much of it though. Like, probably like, oh, he's just out there playing, you know. Yeah, he's a little cutie. I just feel like I just have a bad feeling about this because he's 2 years old. How far could he really get? Unless there's something that we don't know, like somebody took him when they saw him or something. I mean, he's a little cutie. I mean, doesn't mean that people should take him, but it's just too bad that because it's been over 12 hours and I just think that him being that young in that area with there's alligators and stuff out there. I don't know if it's alligators or crocodiles, but they have them out there, and they get snakes real bad too. Rattlesnakes. Also, I would guess that there's probably those water snakes in the swamp. Yeah, even if they waited an hour, I just don't understand. It didn't really mention the time that they called 911. So I don't know, like, because the mom says she last saw him at 10, but there was a neighbor that last saw him at 11 outside the home. So if she last saw him at 10, what time did she wake up and call 911 is what I want to know. It could be completely legitimate. I just have a bad feeling because either this is like intentionally planned or it's really, really bad news. Either way, it looks bad news. It's so sad. Okay. We'll go to my first piece of evidence. I don't have like tons. It's just more to add on top of it. Now, that kind of changed the atmosphere a little bit. I don't know. He's just a cute little boy. Okay, which, let's see. There, that's the one I want to share. Okay. I know we've already seen this, but there is part of this you haven't seen. And it's important. I think it's important. Because I don't care who the hell prayer garden is. I really don't. Because I just thought it was kind of fun. I don't know. I don't see the big deal unless you're hiding something. But I don't. So I didn't mean it, any of this to be mean or anything. But when I saw the connection, when we started going over Earl Taylor and I saw the connection, it went to prayer garden. I'm sorry, I couldn't help but say something. I was live. Or no, that time I wasn't live. We were, live, what was it that we found though? Oh, that he was connected, that Earl Taylor was directly connected to Marlena Crawford. And anyways, that kind of just got me started on this like rabbit hole. And other people were already looking into this, so don't be mad at me. But we saw this post, and this is the lady that was on here last night, one of her very many Facebooks. And it says that she is with Allison Harris. So September 10th, 2018. Obviously, probably just not actually with her, but you know, it says, this is true. If you all see her, let her mom know and the cops. I guess she is missing again and can't be found. We want her home and safe. Her family and friends are worried about her. Let her mom know if you see her. Please help all of us find her, please. She is only 13. Her mom is tagged to the post. I know what she had on when she went missing, but this is her. Or wait, no, it says, I don't know what she had on when she went missing, but this is her. And then she shared a couple pictures, okay? And it looks like this was on her own Facebook. But what I wanted to share was the comments. Okay. Let me see real quick what you guys are saying. Got the guy dead in the water. Yeah. Well, we were watching D Presents, so that's what got us started on it. And then we just started looking into it. And that's like when I saw Crawford, you know, because she had mentioned that they were living in a property owned by Crawford. Well, by the Crawfords. Well, Earl Taylor is a Crawford. I mean, his family's Crawfords. So that's not like the weirdest thing. But then, you know, to find out, it's not even weird that he's like is a Crawford, because everybody is down there. What's weird is that how closely connected he is to Marlena. Oh, I do want to say, okay, well, so I did find out that where this person lives, I know I'm going to be the bad guy for saying this. I'm not trying to piss anybody off, but she does live with two other sisters that are around her age. They're all in their mid 50s to upper 50s. And there's 3 sisters living together. Okay. It's like a whole bunch of them, a whole big family like living together. Then it looks like a beautiful family. I'm not saying anything wrong with it, but I'm just saying there is 3 of them. So, anyways, of course, I was doing some research because I'm like, I knew something was weird. I knew it was. And this morning I came on and I showed everybody how one of Shannon's profiles, she's friends with Sissy Bible. And I would think that's a big deal because Sissy Bible is Prayer Garden. But now she wants to say, oh, we're, it's like these big fans of Prayer Garden and stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And then you go on our Facebooks and there's like so much about Summer, and it's like, wow, okay, you just so happen to be like this connected or this into Summer. So in the comments here under Truth's post that she posted, some Amber chick says she is presumed to be with a white boy age 15 who lives in Cloud apartment area. At this point, she be anywhere. Please, everyone, keep your eyes open. She has run away from a facility whom of doing nothing to find her. Everyone party attention, please, and bring this girl home. Everyone pay attention, please, bring this girl home. Okay, does everybody, quick quiz class, does everybody know what's significant with Cloud apartment area? Doesn't have anything to do with this little situation, just quizzing the class. I want to see if anybody remembers. Yeah, so that's all. I'm not saying. That's just all I'm saying about the sister thing. I'm not saying anything besides that. That's just because I don't have proof beyond that there's 3 of them, and it's a whole family. Yes. Good job, class. You're the wieners. Cloud apartment areas. That's the ones that Andy and Jody Sue lived in that was so like disgusting that they had to actually tear down an area of the apartment complex because they had it so bad, like infested, and just, oh my God, it was that bad. I guess instead of just like cleaning it up, it was easier to tear the whole freaking thing down and start over. Oh, buddy. That's pretty bad, Jody Sue. I hope they sue her ass for that. Yeah, well, that's different. We all follow this case. But some random lady coming on and who claimed to have no connection or know who Prayer Garden is at first is somehow like a Sissy Bible on her friends list. Okay, so under this, to respond to that, Shannon says, thanks for commenting this and helping. And Amber said, no problem. I love this girl and she is a wonderful, bright kid. I'm going to be out all day looking myself. And Shannon says, we do too. She is friends with my daughter. I would in a heartbeat. Did a couple times in Cloud, but my van is messed up and babysitting. But trying post this and help. I'm worried about her and my kids are. Then Allie comes on and says, thank you, ladies. This means a lot. I'm hoping we find her soon. I'm worried to death about her. And then Shannon says, you're welcome. I hope you do too. You know, we love her, to me and the kids, and Wes is worried about her. Wes been keeping an eye out every time he goes out to work and all. And Allie says, thank you, dear. I'm worried sick because this time I can't seem to find her. I couldn't sleep last night at all. And Shannon said, yeah, I know. I'm sure. I'm sorry. I can't believe them. And the law isn't working hard to find her. Hard telling where she would be, too. I hope and pray she is found safe and comes home soon. Wonder why she keeps doing this. It's not safe at all, love. It's not safe at all. Love her heart. And she said she would never run away again. Where did she run from? The Link house or where? And somebody named Angela says, how long she been doing this, or how long she been gone this time, and what other boys in Cloud is missing? Her mother needs to go to that parent and have a big talk then. Also, yes, I'm wondering why True keeps running away. She is very bright girl, but something has to be wrong for her to keep running away. Hope she comes back to home. But I hate to say this because I've been in the same shoes. True's mom is in my daughter. Used to be a runaway till I myself shipped her out, and it done some good. She don't try run anymore. No boys around her, no going out. True's mom needs to step up and say this is how it's going to be and have the social services take care of it, because if not, True thinks she can keep doing this, and bad to say this about a child, but she thinks fun and games till she winds up missing and taken, and then she never sees her family again. So start teaching at an earlier age and stop it. Okay. And then Shannon says she ran yesterday from the group home, and Bobby so-and-so is one she was with last time. Somebody asked, can you put this shareable? Oh, look who this is. And this Patricia says, Shannon, I cannot share, won't let me. And then underneath this, it says, it's Allie saying, nothing yet. I'm praying we find her soon. And then Patricia, aka allegedly PG, says, I'd share on my page, but won't let me share. Don't know why. Then Shannon responds, I don't know why either. Then Shannon says, don't now try. I don't know why it's not letting people not share it. I don't have it set that way. Thank you, I shared. No, been gone since yesterday, said Shannon. So I wanted to see, she made it seem, I don't know what she said their relationship was, yesterday on PG's. I don't know what she said I didn't watch any of it when she was on there. And if you don't like the topic, you just go elsewhere. That's how easy that is. Actually, yeah, I was surprised. I'm not going to lie. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not. But I really thought that they were older, a little bit older as well. But no, they're in their mid to upper 50s. So I just thought she was a little bit older than that. Which there's nothing wrong with it, but that's younger than my mom. I don't know. I am getting old myself. Okay, what's the next thing I was going to show you guys real quick before we get into the... It takes a long time. It's like looking through for a needle in a haystack, guys. When looking for this stuff, it does not go quickly. You might find one little nugget every few hours or something. It's very tedious. And it's like a little web, you have to keep connecting and going to friends of friends and stuff like that. It's a lot of work. But This is a post that was posted on the Shannon Girls Facebook, which was June 15th of 2022. This was the lady that came on here yesterday and said that they are not, or that her mother-in-law is not pro-garden courting her. And anyways, just this like random lady, like somehow just comes out of nowhere, and I don't know, it's weird, but she just so happens to be really into the Summer Wells case. Surprise, surprise. So she said on June 15th of 2022, a year after Summer's disappearance, she said, prayers for a beautiful Summer Moon Utah Wells that's been missing a year today, from Rogersville, Tennessee. It breaks my heart more and more each day about her being gone. I pray that they keep her name out there and they find her soon and safe. And I also pray she gets the justice she needs and deserves soon. And I hope God lays it on whoever may know what happened or where she is. They speak up and tell the truth so she can be brought home. I know I don't know her, but she has stole our hearts since day one. We love you, beautiful Summer Moon, Utah Wells. Prayers coming your way always. It's a nice little post, though. But it's just to show you guys, like, how into this case this person actually is. And I don't know, it's just so odd to this somebody, I don't know, telling her to show her face, keep calling her Sissy Karen now. Well, see, she could just, it is silly, you know, but some people let their pride get in the way, and they don't want to, they feel it like it's a defeat or something if she shows her face. I just think that just get it over with. That's why I felt it better to put out everything about myself, because I'm like, this is what you're going to find on me. You know, this is my past, everything. If you put it out yourself, you know, then when you're real secretive and stuff, it really makes people curious. And it's starting to look really suspicious, because now we're finding you're somehow connected to Allie, allegedly. And you also, if you are this person that I think you are, you have Earl Taylor's sister and his Facebook on your profiles. And you've never mentioned Earl Taylor passing away. I mean, maybe you have. I don't have time to watch anybody's channels these days, but I just find it weird, because that's something you would remember if he's somebody you know. I mean, I noticed you have his sister on every single one of your guys' social medias. Fall creators and showing your face can be just, yeah, that is what they usually ask people to do now, because people, like, you know, they want to come on and porn bomb and stuff. Well, if this is Prayer Garden 2, you know, it does look like she has dealt with some health issues, or she claimed to have. So, what I'm concerned about, though, I just want to know, like, how her, you know, connections to Summer. And how she really like started on here. Okay, so a couple weeks before that last post I just showed, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to read this whole thing because we're going to get really bored with it. Interesting that PG, with all her theories in the case, did not take the time to ask them when she had them on her live about their connection to Earl, who passed a day after some. Yes, I know. I should have done that. I didn't even know what to say though at that point. They were so upset, and I just didn't want. I thought it was. I was like, why are you? I don't know. I know that I'm like really laid back and stuff, and I know that's not the norm, but I just felt like the anger didn't match the situation really, because I'm not saying anything bad about this. If she's not prayer garden and they're not related to prayer garden at all in any way, then it has nothing to do with them then. Because I don't know them. I don't know how they act. I don't have anything negative to say about them or anything. I just have witnessed things that prayer garden said and did on here. I heard that they acted like they were just like family. People were texting me like, oh my God, it's so obvious that they know each other and stuff. It was, I don't know how would she even end up over on prayer gardens? Like, she was blowing up my email, and next thing you know, she's on prayer gardens. Like, everybody's blowing up my phone. Oh my God, she's on prayer gardens. It's like, how the hell did that even happen? You've got to be kidding me. I didn't listen to any of it because I knew it was all going to be bullshit. I knew that she's up to something. I knew it. Okay, so this is something that she posted a couple weeks before the last one, and it's another post about Summer. And she doesn't use punctuation, so it's kind of like really hard to read these. She just says, prayers for her still and always. This is Summer Moon, Utah. Well, it's been missing since June 15th, 2021. Been almost a year, and they still haven't found her or charged anyone about her being missing or anything, when they should have charged the parents and the grandmother. I do agree with you on that. Well, at least the parents. I don't know about the grandmother. She is in a tough situation, to be honest, because anyways, cause her mother and grandmother was the last to see her on June 15th. And if they would have been watching her closely, she wouldn't be missing. Just from the way the parents and grandmother and the old neighbors been acting, I feel they did something to Summer or know where she is. She turned 6 February 4th, 2022. And missing from Rogersville, Tennessee. If you'll know any information on what may have happened to her or where she is, contact 1-800-TBI-FIND. Praying for her since day one, and still am and always will be. I pray wherever she is that she is safe and found soon and found safe. I pray she gets the justice she needs and deserves soon, because no child deserves to go through anything like that. Her dad said on a live interview with someone on YouTube when they was talking about it. Her dad said on a live interview with someone on YouTube when they was talking about it, and they had me thinking he knows more than what he is saying, because he said they hadn't found her and never will be any evidence of Summer for them to get in any trouble. That to me sounds like they know where she is and they did something to her. Because how would he know they will never find her and that he knows she's passed on? and they won't find any evidence if he didn't know or they wasn't involved, right? Just my opinion. I feel like the parents and others could have been been in jail over this case, like the Evelyn Boswell case. Her mother was put in jail before they found her daughter and still is. Even though they've been putting her off her case too much too, and she should have been trialed and it not be put off, but they found her poor beautiful daughter and she admitted finally to doing it. That's a heartbreaking case to like Summers is, but I feel like they could have already charged the parents. Just my opinion. I feel they are letting this case with poor Summer, beautiful Summer, go cold. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. And her never be found. And I hope that's not the case. Always praying for you, beautiful Summer. I know we don't know you, but ever since we first heard this case, she stole our hearts and everyone's all over the world. What y'all's thoughts on what happened to beautiful Summer Utah Wells? Again, if anyone knows what happened to Summer or where she is, please hurry and call 1-800-TBI-FIND. So what? Oh, this one. Okay, I'm not gonna read this whole one, but this one was posted May 30th of 2022. So just like a week or so before the last one. Right? But in this one, look at what makes me really suspicious with this one. This is May 30th of 2022, guys. Okay, so 9 months ago. And look who she tags. Look who she tags. Feeling heartbroken with Sissy Bible. What? I don't know, guys. I know that they're gonna find a million excuses for this, but Sissy Bible is PG. They could go around and say, "Oh, we're just like the biggest fans of PG. Been following her since A1 day one. Go PG." This was posted on Shannon Anderson's Facebook on May 30th of 2022. And in this post, she tagged Sissy Bible. And this is the same profile that she also is friends with Sissy Bible on Facebook. If somebody knows how to, if you can go over to this Facebook real quick and see how long, if there's a way to tell how long she has been friends with Sissy Bible. Because somebody emailed me about that and said that they had been friends for like 9 years. I don't know, but I don't know how to do that. They said they did not know each other. She said she didn't know her at all. Really? See, there's a bunch of these little things that keep adding up, okay? And they're going to find a million excuses. And we're going to keep finding shit like this. You know, and people might let it go for a while, but it's and her email was Sissy Bible. Yeah. But Here, let me take a drink and I will read this. For some reason, I'm feeling a little bit out of breath today. I hope I'm not getting sick. Okay. So on May 30th, 2022. So this is she posted 3 posts about Summer Wells within a month time frame. She said, "This is Summer Moon Utah Wells that's still missing and been missing since June 15, 2021. If y'all happen to see her, please call TBI. Been watching this case since day one and still am. Been almost a year and she's still missing and her parents or anyone still not charged over it. I truly feel that parents and others are involved in what happened and knows what happened to her, and they could have already been charged with child abuse neglect because he'll clearly she wasn't being watched and taken care of, or she would still be there and not missing, right?" That's not exactly right, but some people who are actually good parents have lost kids before. So that's kind of offensive, but whatever. But no, they haven't even charged them with that or anything about this case, which makes me so damn mad and sad, and I know, I agree with that. It has for day one. I truly feel that the parents and others did something to her and knows where she is, and also feel that she probably went missing before June 15th, and they just reported Summer missing on June 15th. That way they had time to do whatever they was doing to beautiful little Summer, because a POS dad himself sent on YouTube interview that there was no evidence of Summer and they would never be any, and that Ellie would never find any. Yeah, I watched all the interviews by her POS parents and others about the case. These words to me is some kind of guilt itself, because if he wasn't involved or know what happened, then how in the hell would you know that, or you wouldn't? Our justice center is so damn messed up. It doesn't take no damn year to charge her piece of shit so-called parents that doesn't deserve the title of even being called a parent in my eyes, or charge anyone else involved in what happened to beautiful Summer, and damn sure don't take no damn year to find beautiful Summer, in my opinion. I feel they could have already did more, and truly feel like they should be doing more and know more, way more before now. But no, they still say they still don't have any new info or anything. To me, maybe not to others, but I feel all of them are feeling her, and her brother is the same as her POS parents and grandmother, in my opinion. Who else thinks they are failing poor beautiful Summer and the boys, but most definitely Summer? And who else thinks that the parents and grandmother is involved and thinks others is too, and feel like their asses should have been in prison and charged and throw away the damn key? Me and my family is always praying for you, beautiful Summer Moon Utah Wells. Me and my kids and husband pray you are found soon and that you are safe whenever you are, wherever you are, every day, all day, every night, all night, beautiful, and pray you get the justice you deserve and need. And should already had, and you should already been found since day one, even though you shouldn't have ever been missing. We also always pray that your brothers get the justice they need and deserve also. If anyone sees this beautiful little girl named Summer Moon Utah Wells, call TBI quick. Everyone keep your eyes out for her, even though it's been almost a year now, and it's hard not to think and feel the worst about it, where they haven't found Summer yet, but I still pray there is hope, and all that she is still with us. All that truly does love her and want her found and justice first, and even though a lot of us don't know her, but pray that she is safe and okay and found soon. Prayers always for you, beautiful Summer. There's a lot of people in this world that doesn't know you. None of us do, but we still love you and have since day one and always will too, and always praying. Feeling heartbroken with Sissy Bible. I think what you want about it. It's a nice little message, but it does show how much she, is into the case. And I mean, yeah, there's nothing else like this on her Facebook about any other cases. Huge bottle of vodka. PG wasn't cursing while her family was on panel. They got respect, unlike her viewers. Well, that's crazy, Shiva Mom, because you know what? One time, PG she said it was her daughter on the phone, and she said she was like 12, and she was the most well-behaved child ever, the sweetest, like so respectful. I mean, she was one that's like, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, type, and just very well behaved. So I'm not here to trash Paragarda. I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't like people playing games like with a missing girls case. It's not right. If she's more connected than what she has been letting on, I don't know. I just show something to Soggy. Oh, man. Okay, so somebody sent me this. I thought, okay, this would be a good one to watch today. And this is like when, wow, this is back.
Time to change. I grew up with 6 sisters. Yeah, so I know all about the hoo-ha, the Wolverine, rose petals, Mother Nature.
This is back when I was doing 8-hour videos, 8-hour lives. This was live that I think it was the very first time Jenna was on, okay? And I had Prayer Garden. It was Prayer Garden on the panel, and Mary was on the panel. It was like, open panel, ask Prayer Garden your questions. And this was the day that we met Jenna, and she came up on the panel and was like, I'm Candace's friend, okay? So this is going to be interesting to kind of compare what Prayer Garden said a year ago, because this was dated October 19th, 2021. Wow. This is like a month and a half into my channel. It's crazy. The good old days. I'm surprised my email's not blowing up though. I don't want it's just, it is what it is. Somebody's going to be able to find that absolute proof, because it's just, what is done in the dark always comes to light at some point. Might be a while, but okay. So somebody told me to watch specifically about at this timestamp, and I played it for like a second to hear where it was, and it's when Jenna first comes on. Okay, so let's listen to this.
I do know, is it Prayer Garden?
Yes.
I do know her. I've been on the phone with Candace plenty of times while she was on the phone with Dawn.
Oh, okay. So you can vouch for her that she has actually been in contact with Dawn, and okay.
Yes. Candace did not like Don talking to her.
Yeah.
The simple fact of the reason is because I don't know her personally. I'm not here to judge no one. But he was from my understanding, what she told me is that he was supposed to move with her. He was leaving Candace for her.
Oh, okay.
And I've been on the phone with him several
Are you
times.
sure that this is the right one? Because I know that there's a couple people a couple ladies that he's talking to. Are you sure it's?
No, it's her.
That's what Candace is telling you.
Yeah, I was on the phone one night with her when she probably knows who I am.
Oh.
Because they video chat, and Candace doesn't like that.
Okay.
No, that is not true. That is not true. The only one that I ever video chatted with was Candace for 40 some minutes. Donald, I didn't ever, not even once, video chat with Donald. That's not truth.
I don't want to say your real name on here.
Yeah, please don't. In respect for me, please.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
No, most definitely not. Candace has had a hard life. I'm not saying she's innocent. I'm not saying Don's innocent either. But I do know, and I've been watching, Candace had a theory in her head that Summer's still alive. I mean, I've seen her go out and purchase things for Summer. And I've seen Don come in here and ask her why is she purchasing the stuff when Summer's gone.
Wow, are you serious?
Yeah.
How long have you been friends with Candace?
Well, after I seen her interview on Chris McDonough's show, I seen her interview, and see, I'm kind of like, I've had a trouble past myself. And I relate to Candace.
Yeah.
So, I became friends with Candace. We talk every day, like practically all day.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've seen their ups and their downs. But I mean, it's really hard to say. I mean, I don't know what happened to Summer. Candace is praying she's still alive. Yeah, Candace does drink. But
does she use other things that you know what? Well, you don't have to say. I know.
Well, I mean, she doesn't. She used to smoke weed.
Well, besides that.
Yeah, but as far as the other stuff, no.
Did you see that? And I understand she's your friend, so if it's just something you don't want to talk about just because she's your friend, but do you see that live that Benny had had Dawn on, and Dawn was definitely intoxicated, and Candace was there in the chair, passing out, and her eyes were open. It looked like she was dead. It was bad.
Yeah, she was intoxicated.
So she wasn't on anything. Well, of course, I mean, how would you really know? I guess unless she tells you.
Yeah, no, she was intoxicated. That was it. She drinks whiskey.
Okay.
She does that every afternoon. During the daytime, she drinks water, and then in the afternoon, she has her some drinks.
Yeah. Are you able to, or do you not want to share your YouTube username, or would you rather not?
Well, I can share my YouTube username if you'd like. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, what is it? I was just curious.
I'm trying to see, how do I get to that? Who it is.
Yeah. So you've seen some questionable behavior by Dawn.
Oh yeah.
More so than Candace is what your opinion is.
Yeah, most definitely.
Do you think she's gosh, I hate this because I know that you're friends with her. But and I totally get it if you don't want to answer, because I don't want, I think it's probably, well, I don't want to ask that. I'm trying to fast forward to where Perburn starts talking. But I did notice I got an email. I'm not going to say the person's name or anything, but I'm going to respond out loud because I think it said something like they're sending me pictures of this woman who is I knew who the person is that you're sending me pictures of. But so the lady that was on last night, she said that's her mother-in-law. So it's her husband's mother. So the picture that you sent me, that's her actual mom. But the lady or the guy or the lady with her last night, Patricia, is her mother-in-law, is what she said. Oh yeah, for sure, Michelle, it's true. What's this? I wonder what this screenshot is. It's me. Somebody sent me a screenshot from a Facebook page. It looks like from that Patricia's, and I can't figure out what they're trying to get me to see here. It's like they're talking about somebody named Mike, that Patricia Andine. And then Shannon says, thanks, guys. We went to see him. May take a while. He's lucky didn't kill him. I don't know what it's talking about. Anyways. When she said she did not video chat with Donald, that was the first she told. Yeah, I remember that. She got everybody she would get everybody excited for some like big reveals and never do it. It was so frustrating. Let me see if we can get to the part where they start like going back and forth.
Well, she probably won't talk to me after she watches this. So you are the person I'm talking about.
I'm definitely the person that was on the other line.
Yes.
That night. And yes, she threatened him, and she don't want him talking to, and leave Donald hasn't ever any way, form, or how even he said he was going to get a divorce from her because
He's never said that.
Yeah, he told me he was.
I talk to Don and Candace every single day. He's never said that he was getting a divorce from her.
He did.
He does not.
Yes,
he doesn't claim.
As a matter of fact, I may have it on tape.
So I got the text message that you just emailed that right before I got on this live tonight.
I didn't.
Candace sent me the.
You're coming. Oh, it's about to get rowdy. Wow. Okay, so it sounds like to me that Prayer Garden's upset that Jenna's saying that Dawn isn't getting a divorce. It's like she's mad because she's like, yeah, he is. He's getting divorced. I have proof.
Coming from Benny Keys, you're one of those.
No, baby, I don't watch Benny Keys. I don't watch Benny Keys.
Yes, sir. You were up there on that conference call and playing with Donald and Candace and them. Yeah, you are. You are a supporter of them. They brought you in here tonight because I'm in here to say some stuff.
No.
Listen, I have never any way, form, or how had any.
I can send you the screenshots.
I don't care what you send because it ain't me.
I don't watch Benny Keys. I don't watch Cher.
Because I ain't nobody. Hey, Prayer Garden, she was. Hey, let's hear her out. Like as far as like, let's not go back and forth about like.
Yeah,
I don't just, like, hear her out about like not about like you particularly because.
Bring it up. Bring up what I wrote.
I don't support Benny and I don't support Cher.
But you did say, okay, Jenna, you did say that Don was going to get Candace told you that Don said he was going to get a divorce from her to leave her for.
Candace told me that he was leaving her for the woman that is on this chat line.
That is a lie. I mean, I can't help what Candace says, but she's a liar.
Did you?
Donald was not leaving Candace for not me, because I had made it clear to both of them. Just like you, I was nothing but a friend.
Did you?
But a friend. And you know what? I tried to support Candace. Candace is mean. She's rude, and I don't care. You know it as well as I know it. You know, you're sitting there portraying her. No, I'm sorry. And I do think I got her screaming in the background and carrying on. Maybe people need to hear it.
People need to hear how she feels about her husband talking to other females in front of her.
He was, you know what? She was welcome to join the conversation. What is her problem?
He was walking outside talking to you on the phone.
Because she's cussing him. She's screaming at him.
And I was sitting right there.
Tell you what, she didn't want me talking to him because she didn't want him giving out information that he was giving, you know, about what happened on 110 Ben Hill Road, and you know it.
I'm sorry, but if you believe anything that comes out of Don's mouth.
Told him not to go on the Dr. Phil show. What do you think, sissy? And I said, yeah, I think he should. Click. I got knocked off. He calls me up and, well, you know, because they don't agree with you.
Sissy, yeah. I know everything.
You do know. Yes, you do. You're the big supporter of them.
No, I am there for Candace.
Whatever.
This makes me want to go get popcorn, like, for real. This is this is crazy. This is like this is prime, like, old Ziggy days. Like back in the Jerry Springer time. Oh, hey Aisha. Thank you for stopping by. Where's Jenna at these days? Actually, I think she just emailed me. I haven't been able to respond yet. Looks like I got a couple emails. What is this that somebody sent me? It has all places to get Ziggy with it. I'm confused. If somebody sent me an email with a screenshot of my link pop thing that I made, I'm confused what you're trying to say about it. Is it the address part? That the address part is, which I do need to delete that because I don't have that PO box anymore. Nobody likes sending me stuff anymore. Anyways, let's continue to listen to this. I really am going to start some popcorn. So.
Whatever. Yeah, you're supporting Candace.
But do I believe Don? No, I don't.
Yeah. They're one. They're one. You can't support one without the other, hon. They're one.
I am there for Candace and Candace only.
Yeah, well, you see how much Candace is going to talk to you after this.
Well, she did say,
Donald.
Well, she did say she was, that Candace.
Yeah, well, no.
Candace probably will not talk to me after this, but I am defending Candace. But I mean,
well, and
Candace,
I'm Don.
For what? Don is a liar.
I'm not defending him anymore. You know, he's a crap ass piece of shit that knows where his daughter's buried because, you know, he knows. And like you said, he said, hey, Why are you buying that stuff? She's not here anymore. He knows she's not coming back.
And that's what I told
Did you
Candace.
call TBI about that?
I sure did. I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Hey,
This is the last one.
hey, I know, Per Garden, don't be mad that I'm letting her speak, please. I had to come back and say I really am going to make popcorn, but I had to say thank you to Aisha. Thank you so much. I just had to say that, so I'm gonna go back to that. Be right back. She wasn't being.
I'm not mad, but I'm not gonna let her.
I'm sorry, I wasn't being rude, but I knew who she was.
No, you weren't being rude at all. Like,
I'm not gonna let her. She's not gonna come in here and say lies on me. No.
She didn't mention who you were. She said
No,
she knows your
didn't
name.
mention who I was, because you know that was me on the phone. I know for a fact when it went down there, and she twisted it around like, you know, to suit Candace. No, you have to tell the truth.
You
hon.
don't like Candace because of Dawn. Dawn has told you a bunch of lies about Candace.
I don't like either one of them. They're both shit. But I'm going to tell you.
You
right
wanted
now,
Dawn to move in with you, baby.
You're a liar. You're a liar, lady. You're a liar. I'm going to let you know something right now. Right this minute. You know what? I have money. I live a good life, and I ain't living with no slob.
I've got text messages from
your bunking boy down there. Let me tell you something. I ain't never messed with nobody that rides on the passenger side. You know what I'm saying? No, thank you. If he ain't driving that car, I ain't having nothing to do with him. Period. I don't lower myself to Domwell standards. Thank you. You're the one up there on their land.
Hey, Jenna, would you email me those screenshots or whatever? Maybe it's not the same.
I'll email you the screenshots,
Okay.
and I'll email you the screenshot that Sissy sent right before I got on your live.
Okay. It's do you know how to get to my? It's okay. Hey, listen. It's okay. Both of you.
I'm not upset. I'm not upset about nothing.
No, Jenna, you're fine.
You're lying.
No, listen. She's just going by what she's her. You know, it could be a miscommunication. Come on, let's.
Yeah, they ain't no misinformed
She's
here.
just going. She's Candace's. She's going on the side. She's Candace's friend, and you were Dawn's friend. You know, so you guys have some differing opinions. Jenna, do you know how to where my email's at?
Just go to your page and
yeah, or underneath this video of I'll put it in chat several times too. Okay,
I'll send it all to you.
So, hey, I'm calling you Sissy.
Yeah, I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up. Because
look, I didn't come on here to cause no problems.
My phone was going off all night tonight, and I didn't answer it at all, and I didn't write Donald's shit. So you know, to say that, you're a liar. And just like Benny Keys today,
you sent it to Candace. This was a text message from you to Candace, not Dawn. Candace.
Nope, I'm sorry.
So you're saying that you Dawn or Candace told you that they she contacted them today about what?
Yeah, I have the screenshot from Messenger or is it email or something.
Yeah.
If I can come
out.
It was she was actually Sissy was going off on Candace, and it was 2 pages. She had to screenshot both and send it to me. I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm just saying. I mean, Dawn's not innocent, guys.
Oh no, I don't think so. I mean, Per Garden knows that my I think she knows that many of us don't care for Dawn, and I think she's just. Her mind has been changed a little bit and she's slowly processing everything. So
yeah, and I'm not upset about that, but don't come on here back. She's bashing Candace, and Candace ain't innocent, but Candace goes through a lot with Dawn that she doesn't even see.
And you know what? People that like Cher was talking to Dawn, and you know what? Cher went through a lot. Matter of fact, Cher had to shut down for a few days because
Candace is his wife.
You know,
I don't care about Cher. I don't care about Benny.
What's Jenna?
You don't care about nothing because you're up there right now, backing Candace for some ungodknown reason. You know, I don't know why, But you know, I do know you guys had your little calls, and you guys have been up there doing your little.
This
thing.
is my first ever,
You know,
first
you
ever on a
you
live
can
stream.
put on-
What is
Well, I got a screenshot of something you said to Candace. Well, pull that screenshot up, because you know what? I don't lie. If I send it to Candace, I'll say I sent it to Candace.
Okay, well, I got
I
it.
have no
She sent it
problem
through me
with
through
that.
Messenger.
But you know, you come out here. You came out here tonight, and Candace is going to keep talking to you, because Candace is the one that sent you. You and Benny and Cher, all you guys want to shut me down because
Listen to me,
guys
but
know
listen to
what
me,
they
Sissy.
got.
I don't deal
Well,
with
you don't
Cher.
gotta pay
I don't deal with
attention.
Benny.
No.
Yeah. What do they say to share or about share to you, Jenna?
Well, Candace can't stand Cher.
Yeah, that's what.
Of course.
See, you guys actually have a lot of the same opinions. Like I mean, just don't. You're friends with the opposite people, and it's.
I mean, I'm not here to argue. I'm just here to.
Clear right now. I am not their friend. I am not their friend. I'm not shit to them. I'm nothing to them. Nothing. Nothing. Them scumbags, I ain't nothing to them. She could be whatever she wants, but I'm not saddened about those people. They need to burn in hell. There you go. Both of them. Both of them. And Donald's no narcissist. He is a freaking sociopath. Why don't you look at
Don is crazy. He believes the lies that are coming out of his mouth.
And
I've always
Candace is
thought
a damn liar too. They're both liars. They're both liars. They sit there and they correspond together. They correspond together all the time. Right now they're laughing because me and you sitting here arguing about their stupid asses.
I know.
That child, you know, and that's retardedness.
I know.
You know, you're the messenger they sent, so let's see the message.
Well, I got the message, but I'm not here to argue with you, and they didn't send me on this thing.
You got the message. You know, use the bird they sent out here. So let's see it.
Hey, I really don't think. Oh gosh, I don't think Jenna's trying to be rude to you.
Well,
I'm not.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
No, I'm not.
Really don't think so. Otherwise, I would have dropped her. I promise you. Sorry, I really did go make popcorn, but this is hilarious. And there's 222 in the room. We have to look up angel number 222. So let me see what you guys are saying here. That was the voice of reason. When I was listening to it, I was like, and hearing myself, I'm like, wow. I was patting myself on the back. I was like, good advice. I'm just being stupid. It's like, good one. I thought that was funny because I don't know. I was like being like a referee or something. Nobody will come up on panels anymore. I don't know. It would be fun to have a night like this a week or something. Every once in a while, for sure. But not every day like it used to be, because I would have horrible migraines. Oh, thank you so much, Giselle. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Gianna. Well, but this is a funny one. I don't know. Isn't it funny, though, how Pergern gets very defensive? And I understood because everybody was against her. So she was going to be on the defense because people were really, they claimed to, I mean, I get so many emails like, how can you let that person on? You don't understand like how many fights I had with friends over having Prayer Garden on my panel. It caused so many problems. And I just was like, really? You guys actually love her. I mean, did you guys see the numbers when she would be on panel here? When me and her together, it's really, really, it's great. And she does well by herself too. But people act like they don't like her, but I don't know. She can say some pretty horrible things sometimes, though.
She is passive. She is passive, you know, and that's okay. Because
I'm sorry that you feel that way, but I'm not trying to come at you in any type of way.
You was sent here to come at me, and I know.
No, I was not. You can call Don right now and ask them if they know I'm on this panel, and they will tell you no.
Oh, Donald's going to leave and come to you. Why the fuck would I send Candace something like that? Why would I send it to Candace if I wanted?
No, you didn't tell Candace. You didn't tell Candace.
If I wanted Donald to come live with me.
That's just what Candace is telling her.
You didn't tell Candace that.
You guys, yeah. Well, where are you getting it? Because you're saying it.
Because Candace told me.
Oh my God.
Don told her he was leaving her to come to you.
Whatever. Well, you know what? You're a liar, and the devil is the father.
No. That's just what Candace is saying.
I'm sorry. I'm a firm believer in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. You wouldn't be on here lying like you are if you were such a firm believer.
No. She's just saying Candace said this. She's just saying Candace saying it. If anybody's lying, it'd be Candace.
Ma'am, I'm telling you what was told to me.
No, you came up here like it was fact. Like that's fact. Like it was, truth.
Well, first you denied it being you.
No, I didn't deny anything. I said it couldn't have been me if that's what was said. But then, you turned around there and you was talking about how, and I was on the phone, and this is what happened when Candace came in there and said, that ain't what Donald said something about Carl. No, Donald did not. Candace said Candace was the one that came in there all bitchied up and everything.
You guys, I'm legit eating popcorn right now. I swear. She does have a temper, but I think she has had a rough life. Still, though, does not give you a right to be an asshole. Oh man, it'd be frustrating, when we'd have even just me and Prayer Garden on the panel. It'd be a lot because we'd always be talking over each other and stuff because we're both talkers, and we'd be doing this for like 8 hours a day, nonstop. It was crazy.
Everything and told Donald
because he was on the phone with you.
She was going to call the police. She wanted him off the phone because she knows his big mouth is going to hang them both and her stinking mother. So you know what? Don't come out here trying to tell me nothing.
Ma'am, I'm not coming nowhere. I am at my home.
No, you're not. Really, you're not.
I'm going to pray for you. I really am. I'm not trying to get an attitude with you.
For me. Pray for yourself.
Believe me, I do every single night.
There you go.
All right. Jenna, will you email me that stuff that you said? And
I will.
Okay.
I will. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come on here and cause confusion.
No, I didn't think. I don't know exactly where. I don't remember where it turned left, but I thought you were really respectful. I mean, to be honest. And I've kept you up here just because you know them personally. So yeah, I wanted to hear from you. But I also don't want you guys upset with each other.
I'm not upset with her. I'm not upset with her.
You are at all. I'm trying to get. I just feel bad too because I don't want Prayer Garden upset and like this.
I mean, if I have to apologize, but what I'm telling you is I got proof of everything. I mean, I can send it to you, but I can't send it to you right now because I'm on this.
Well, yeah,
But
just when you get off of here, yeah.
yeah, when I get off of this, I'll send it to you. But I knew who she was, and I
I
didn't.
would love to talk to you if you want to come on panel sometime and talk about your experience. If like, you know, they drop you and you're not,
Yeah,
then you. But obviously, if she's your friend and stuff, and you're not wanting to speak too much on her, then you might decide not to. But I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, she is my friend, and I, you know, she needs, you know, she needs a lot of help.
Yeah.
But you know, as of Dawn, I don't trust Dawn. Period.
Yeah. You and I think many of us like don't. I mean, I don't.
I mean,
To be honest, I don't trust either one of them. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you. Neither one of them. They are one. And you know, you're her friend, but trust and believe she ain't yours. Right now, they are a manipulating bunch of people that want to suck somebody in, use you up. They think this is funny. They're laughing at you. They're laughing at me, and it's okay.
Well,
laugh at you a bit
see,
more.
they didn't even know I was coming up here tonight. They didn't know I was coming on the panel tonight.
Yeah, they gave you, but Candace armed you with a message from me to her, but she armed you with that, and you got it all when you got up here. Wow, that is something, huh?
She sends me a lot of things.
I didn't plan on feeding the dogs, but I brought the dog food.
Wait, what did she send you again, Jenna? Jenna, tonight?
It was a message from Sissy to her, Sissy to Candace. It was, I don't know, I didn't read it all.
Yeah.
Because when I heard, okay, I didn't know it was actually Sissy on the phone. I mean, Sissy on the live. I called Candace. I said, "So Candace, who did you let close to you that's, up there talking about y'all?" And then I sent her the web link or the YouTube thing. She said, "That's Sissy." I said, "Okay." Then she started sending me things that Sissy sent her.
Was this stuff that's, but it's been a while ago that Sissy sent her this stuff?
She said she sent it to her today.
Oh, well.
Oh, that's a lie. That's a lie. That is a lie.
I'm just over here enjoying my popcorn. PG special effects. I don't know if Candace sent her there or not. I can't remember. Like, the story would kind of change a little bit, but you know what? Jenna did have some proof of some good stuff, like with that whole screenshot with them talking about Dawn being home from 3 to 3:30 that day.
I don't know what you got, but it was not from me. I ain't sent Candace anything. I haven't sent Donald anything. A matter of fact, once they lied about Baltimore being across the road, that they didn't know him, I pretty much was all done with them and shut them down right then and there, because I got sick of their penny ante ass lies, running all the people around the bush. And
hey, that's a question.
Trying to use us to, me and everybody else to cover their asses, and then go out there and attack. I'm nobody's dog. I'm not going out there and doing that, especially when I see that you're not the innocent people that you're portraying you was. Christians, they're so far from being a Christian. Jesus Christ, forget about it.
And I understand where you're coming from completely.
I am tired of it. Christian people don't do what they're up there on that hill doing. And right now they're up there, her and Donald, laughing their asses off at me and you, just like they were laughing their asses off when they got together and called Mary. This is the type of people.
Yeah, that really upset me, because I called them and I said, "Why'd y'all do that?"
Yeah, what'd they say?
They said because it was funny.
Yeah, they still thought it was funny.
Yeah, it was funny. And I really didn't see that funny. I really didn't.
It was.
No, Jenna, what has Candace told you that she's friends with Jody Sue?
Jody Sue. No, she said that's her neighbor. She said they don't talk very often.
Oh, okay.
Um,
So you don't know them to be friends, and you're
not to. Well, no, I do because she says that she watches her house, and like they watch the neighborhood. Like if someone she'll let her know if somebody comes up on her property and stuff like that.
but they're not like close or anything.
No, they're not like close.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
And that wasn't truth either. That wasn't truth either. Jody Sue was coming over. She was confiding with Candace to take pictures of her boo-boos that Baltimore was beating her in. Donald told me that Candace even still has those pictures. And
yeah, Don would take her to the store and stuff like that. I know that.
Exactly. And also Baltimore was going over there up on the hill talking with Don, because even Jody Sue said he's over there more than I was, and so forth. Their children, the boys, played together and so forth. Yes, what do you call that? That ain't acquaintances, or just, the neighbor that you occasionally see and way hi to. That is a friend. They are corresponding together, going to each other's homes, babysitting, giving sugar, toilet paper. That is a friendship. You could they can spin it any way they want, but let me tell you something. That's friendship.
Yeah, pretty much it is.
Yeah. See, you guys agree more on, I think you guys agree more on than you think. Sorry, I was reading at the same time I was saying that.
It's okay.
Okay, somebody said, and sorry, there is 2 people waiting, but I think this is really important. Like, I'm glad you came up, Jenna, and thank you so much. Well, thank you to both of you, of course. Prayer Garden, you've been here for a few days, and I appreciate it. And Jenna, I appreciate you coming up here, even though, it risks your friendship.
Yeah.
It's appreciative. Lady Sleuth said, I don't know if this is rude, so a question. So oh, I hear my little munchkin in the background. I know. A lot of times that is true. Back during that time, even though I'd be on for like 8 hours most of the time, that was about the average. There was times I was on for 11. A lot of the times there would be people on panel talking, and I didn't really have to talk much. So, but I would talk, but the thing is, I would talk so much that I was like losing my voice. It was that bad. I was losing my voice like every other week. It was crazy. PG a link. What is she in the? When Jenna sent those texts from PG to, hopefully I show them, because I'm not sure. I think in the email, the person who sent me this video, and told me to watch between, I think they were telling me to look for those text messages. Maybe I do show them in this video. Maybe. I'm not sure. Man, it sucks how unorganized I was. I was not prepared. I was not prepared for my channel to take off like that. At that time, Yeah. I agree with somebody's text. They were saying, oh, no names on them. Oh shit. And there were texts between. I guess I need to look in my Dropbox and see if I have anything under. It would be under, I guess, my Summer Wells, or if it was. I can see. I'm guessing I would have it in my Dropbox. I ran out of storage a while back, but I'll look if I redacted PG's name out. Oh, I'll look. I don't think so because I never knew her name. Was it? I forget what text. I'm gonna have to see the texts because I don't even remember them at all. Like, gosh, so much was going on back then. Like hearing some of this stuff is like hearing it for the first time again, because there was just things was moving so fast. You know, the first 3 months of my channel. That's like when I got all my subscribers, was the first 3 months of my channel. Seriously. Anything from Jenna? Okay. Please forgive me because I haven't
That's
even written
okay.
it out. But it says, Jenna, if you are Candace's friend, why wouldn't you help those kids out of their being neglected and abused? Why can't anyone stand up for those kids? Okay, she wasn't friends with them till
I wasn't friends with them until after. When I seen when I see Candace's, okay, see, I follow the story, you know, when Summer got missing, and then when I seen Candace's interview with Chris Madonna, that's when I contacted them. So I wasn't friends before.
So were you friends with Candace when they had the boys?
Yes.
Cupcakes, what did you mean, Ziggy? I can't believe you asked Jody Sue to come up here with programming. I did not ask Jody Sue to come up here. I don't know where that came from. I don't remember ever asking Jody Sue to come up here because I've always questioned the scream, and I don't know what I believe about that or not. What that scream thing? What about we know Pergern has mentioned you, Jenna.
Yeah.
Have they mentioned that scream ever since you knew?
Candace has. Candace said that that her neighbor heard a muffled scream, and then her PIs went down there to ask them about it, but she was not able to talk to her PIs because something about the FBI didn't want them to I guess, communicate with their PIs.
Oh, okay.
And Candace lied again because Jody Sue said plainly, we heard a big loud scream and then it started getting muffled. It wasn't muffled screams. It was a big loud scream and then it started getting muffled. It's little things like that we got to keep our sights on.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, Jenna, can you I was going to bring up somebody. Do you want to stay up with them or?
Yeah, I can. That's fine.
Okay. As long as you got, Pergern, are you okay with that? I don't want you to be. Are you okay with Jenna staying up for the next couple callers?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay. All right. Because they've been waiting for so long. We have Savannah and then we have Diane, and then that's going to be it for the night as far as callers coming up here. Savannah, are you there? She's probably
Yeah, I'm here.
I can't find those texts, but I could definitely probably get them. I'm sure Jenna has them. I don't know where it would be. No, we're watching an old recording. It was the first time that Jenna had came up on panel. And Jenna and Pergern there was like a little bit of a heated exchange. So I was seeing, might listen to just a little bit more.
Wow.
Sorry for your wait.
Sorry.
That's okay. I kind of feel like, just sitting here and listening to every different outsider looking in, I mean, you had someone from Canada and what was the other one? I remember. Yeah.
Australia.
Isn't that amazing? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, so I really had a lot of questions for Mary. It's unfortunate she left. But thank you so much for doing this for everyone.
Yeah, we've been up
Ziggy.
we've been up
yeah.
here for 5 hours, so
Yeah, I mean, I just waited because I wanted to talk to Mary, but she's not there.
no.
But I did want to tell you
Maybe
thank
she's
you.
maybe she's in the comments. Yeah, who knows? She
Yeah,
might have just got tired of being up here. I don't know. I can't even tell you when she left because I was so interested in.
Mary also had a procedure today, and I think she might
Yeah.
might even need.
yeah, she's tired.
And Ziggy Valero, thank you for super sticker. Did you change your name to Ziggy because of this channel? That's funny. Thank you so much. Okay, sorry.
Okay, is that okay?
Oh no, guys. Oh no. If I could just go back and warn early Ziggy. No. I should just like throw red flags everywhere. Some of you guys don't know gonna know what I'm talking about, but Ziggy Valero. So yeah, that was early days. And that's when Ziggy Valero first started coming around. At that time, I didn't know what it was going to turn out to be. She still haunts me to this day. I swear to God. I swear she sends me random messages just to tell me how much of a horrible person I am, like every great once in a while. And I just can't help but laugh. Good old Ziggy V. Yeah, that does sound like Savannah Smiles, and it is Savannah Smiles.
I think I just have a question or two for Prayer Garden. Is that okay?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So the one thing I just wanted to ask, you stated that you reached out to Dawn on Facebook. I was just curious, how come you decided to reach out to Dawn versus reaching out to Candace?
I did reach out to Candace first, and she would not accept me. She shut down everything. She wasn't accepting no one. She wanted nothing to do with anybody because,
Okay, yeah, that's
okay. So you can't reach out to someone that ain't willing to be reached out to.
That's true. Okay. I did want to ask another question. Is that okay?
Yes.
Did Dawn ever talk to you about when there was a time where they allowed I believe like 12 men on the property? Were you aware of that?
I questioned him about Jose and the 12 men, and Donald said that those 12 that Allie's husband, I guess they came to get Hunter, pick up Hunter, and from what I understand, Allie had left. That's why Allie was up there on the hill with Jose, is because she left those 12 men and then whoever came to get Hunter and her ex-husband at her house. And that's what she was doing up there with Jose at Candace's house, because all of them people were at her house, not Candace's. Now that's what I have been told.
Yeah. I just find that like extremely concerning on the children's behalf, because I mean they're obviously were put at risk, no doubt about that. We already know.
Constantly, Donald and Candace allow anybody to come up on that hill. They invite anyone. They act like everybody's their buddy and their friend. you know, it's like this big bonfire and everybody's welcomed around it to smoke dope, do drugs, drink, party, whatever. And the other lady in the chat right there, she can pretty much confirm it.
Yeah, it's just very unfortunate because, I mean, we have to ask ourselves, what was, I mean, the main reason of that many men in particular to go to that specific property all at the same time? And I believe, to the best of my knowledge, Dawn was not even around. So that would place Candace and Granny in charge of all the children. And I guess Allie was maybe there, but still, I just feel.
That's a very, very, very good point. I've been thinking that a lot lately for some reason. That trip from New York has been in my mind a lot lately. And in all this research on Prayer Garden, it's included some on Allie as well. Allie, H's mom. And it's weird. There's a lot of people surrounding her in Kingsport area, like in her area where she lives, that have ties to Glover, whatever, New York, or wherever they came from up there. And it's just weird. What would be like 12 men just like randomly showing up? I know, I mean, if they could have been looking for work. I don't know. Did I know PG said that? Said what? Jim, your gym was that crazy. Green Eyes and you set that up. Yeah, I heard about that. I mean, she just talks out her fucking ass, dude. But yet she gets mad at me because I don't know. She's one of those that can dish it but can't take it. You know what I mean? She's no fun because she can't take it. It's only fun if both people can take it. And she's like gets really mean. But yeah, Allie has a lot of people surrounding her. I'm really side-eyeing Allie lately, big time. And that whole trip, I'm side-eyeing so many more people than I used to. I used to just be like focused on the main four, like Dawn, Candace, Jody Sue, and Andy. That's the main four. But now I just think that there's so much more people who know what happened or involved somehow, like Allie, Jose, I don't know. I'm trying to think who else that's suddenly all suspicious. Green Eyes has his own channel. That's funny. When I asked Andrew questions, he acted so stupid, but Andrew said that it was not 12 men. Really? Buddy's wife. He told me that it was him, his buddy, his buddy's wife, his woman, and their children, and Jose. Gloversville. I live a couple hours from it, but I used to live the next town over. I don't even know how to explain Gloversville. Gloversville. Okay. Yes. In that area. Gloversville. That is, I was looking up connections because this supposedly this Shannon had used to been a neighbor of Allie. Well, if she used to be a neighbor of Allie, then we should be able to find where she was neighbors with Allie at, right? Like we should be able to look at Allie's previous addresses and find and see who's the neighbors. Anyways, so yeah, I really dig really deep, and I started noticing that it was so strange because that Allie's neighbors, when I was looking into her neighbors and stuff, I was noticing they were all tied to like New York, and most of them the Gloversville town around that area. And I was like, what is going on? Why does everybody in this area seem to have connections to Gloversville? Somebody said, good question, Missy demeanors. And I was trying to find her question, but I don't see it. Yeah. That's another one that I also side-eye big time. Andrew. I think now he's possibly could be allegedly involved. And it's I hate to say that about Jose because he seemed like really like a genuinely nice guy, but I don't know. It just makes me think like he seemed to be really depressed about something. I mean, people do deal with depression when there's nothing to be sad about, but please investigate. I still can some connections up there, so we'll try to help. Okay. Did he give it? Has he really went ghost? He hasn't been on lately. He has a new wife? What? I think it's weird how he tries to be like overtly pedo. I don't know. Don't you guys? I don't know how to say it. I don't want allegedly. I know that's horrible to say, but doesn't he like purposely like put up symbolism towards that kind of lifestyle to try to it's like he's trying to get a reaction from people with certain symbolism like that he likes to post and do you think he's really into that stuff or if he's like or if he's just messing with people? Or I mean, because he could be really into it and totally get away with posting stuff like that because people be like, oh, he's just like messing with people. In all kinds of places. Say he couldn't be found, that he went off the grid and threw his phone in the ocean. I'm talking about H's dad, right? Because I was talking about people who I've recently been kind of more eyeing than before. Because before I had always just focused on the four main people. The four main people to me were Candace, Dawn, Jody Sue, and Andy. But recently, I've just really felt that there's several others like involved in some way. Like I was mentioning Andrew, Jose, Allie. I'm trying to think who else. But that's what got us talking about him. Yeah, possibly even Chase. And now what's up with Prayer Garden? Like, oh my gosh. Oh, Jesus. Prayer Garden. We're disappointed in you. About the reward money in court being sent to the national. Oh, that's for Mama T. I do need to check the block list. I'm glad you reminded me. I meant to do that yesterday anyways. So yeah, I'll do that right now actually, because I'm gonna get off here. And I am glad you reminded me, because yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. I'm actually tired. I've been getting up early the last few days and coming on live, so who knows? Maybe I'll be live tomorrow too. We'll see. Well, in the morning, which is kind of different, but it's a different vibe. It's cool. All right. Good night, everybody. I'll check that block list right now. I'll talk to you soon.